It's the Chicago Bears taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
They say summer is the time to live in Chicago. Well, that's extended into autumn as we are ready to roll under blue skies at Soldier Field.
Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Chicago Bears.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Bears team entering play. They come in on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight. On the other side of the field for the visiting Raiders, they've got all W's on the ledger so far, a perfect 6-0.
Yeah, still a long way to go in this season, but they're showing everyone early on that they intend to be there in the end.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him the win. Throwing to start the drive. Williams. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. The numbers for Adams in last week's game. He was no doubt a key piece to their puzzle in that victory.
And when this offense plays well, you just know he's going to be in the middle of everything, don't you? I mean, defense...
Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. And the Raiders will take over possession here up at the 44.
Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. Moore, the man in motion. The drive starts with a run by White.
And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. Well, the numbers for White a week ago, pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers, because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40.
14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
Fakes the handoff. Now O'Connell to throw.
And here is a leaping catch. He pulled it in.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a first down.
And they go play action here with O'Connell.
And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line.
Montez Sweat
able to record his 5th sack of the season. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Now it's O'Connell.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. DJ Moore.
his second touchdown on the season. And the Raiders take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
One of the keys to their long... Winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
Is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Back to throw. Williams. A little short pass. This is Everett. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Out of the gun now on third down.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Divine Diablo.
And Brandon, how many times have we talked with these rookies out there, and then we finally hear from them that the game slowed down and they're able to handle things? Not so far for this rookie, because right now, back-to-back drives, they picked him off. Not college football anymore. He's got to find a way to handle what these defenses throw at him.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Back to throw, O'Connell.
Escaping the pressure right. And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And the Bears are going to have it here at their own 15.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week, not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
Here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And from the 15, they're able to work this up to the 20 for a pickup of a handful.
A dime look defensively for the Raiders on third down.
Yeah, you're right. 2 extra DBs out there. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. 27 yards there on a very nice third down conversion.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. He'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down. You look at this Raiders defense.
They're a top 5 unit right now against the pass in the league. In fact, they sit at number 5.
And when you're getting ready to face the number 1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full.
Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Chicago.
Zay Jones, 51 yards. And the Bears are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Santos with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And this is taken in at the 5.
It's a big play there for Vegas.
56 yards.
He's already got 1 touchdown this first half already. That very nearly was a second. Defensively, they're going to have to figure something out because he's been able to outrun the defenders early and often so far.
White will take this one in for a Vegas touchdown.
Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Scoring summary, 3-play drive.
And it was finished off with a touchdown run by Zamir White. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. The Chicago offense set to get started. And they sit now at 500 on the year. And, Charles, this was a team that really looked lost in that first month or so of the season. But they have had the hot hand lately, winning 3 straight.
I would agree. It's almost hard to believe that this is the same team because we followed them pretty closely throughout this season. And early on, I know I thought this is going to be a really tough year for this crew. So plenty of credit to them for turning the ship around.
They'll find Everett there, complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
And CD, defensively, you're going against a hot quarterback coming off a 3-touchdown game in their victory a week ago. Well, what's the big key for them to try to slow him down?
You ask all the tough questions, don't you, partner? Because with this guy, if you blitz him, he takes advantage of that man coverage and burns you. But if you bring on those extra DBs, he sits back there and does what he wants. To me, it's going to be those DBs. When they catch the ball, big-time tackles really put it on those receivers.
So roughing the passer here, even though said passer wasn't a quarterback.
And this is a call, partner, I think you might see once a decade or so. But the officials know the rules better than anyone, and you have to know them when you're on the field. Anyone throwing the ball gets the same protection as a quarterback. So if he gets hit late, that's definitely going to draw a flag.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. operating from the gun. Williams. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Christian Wilkins drops him for a loss of 14 yards, and it also brings up 4th down.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal, you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. That often runs you into a penalty.
They run straight ahead here with White. And he's dropped just shy of the 25 at the 24. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup.
How many times do we say in this game is speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways. In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty. Can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary. And that led to a really nice gain.
2nd and 7. Off the play fake, here's O'Connell.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. It's caught inside the 25.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
A big play there. 73 yards.
And the Raiders are able to widen their advantage. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big streak like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game. The drive there only spanning 3 plays.
And it ends with a Las Vegas touchdown.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
Velus Jones now from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They'll look to make some inroads here, trailing 21-10 as they come up on a 1st and 10.
Williams throw here into the hands of Jones.
His 2nd catch, this one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's 2nd down.
Swift going to try up the middle. And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Williams now from the gun on 3rd down.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. Call it a gain of 7, and it gives him a new set of downs. Here's Williams on 1st down. Working the middle here. That's complete to Everett, the tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46.
Williams throw taken in by Adams.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and a yard. They'll run right here with Swift.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Looking to throw. Williams. And that's complete to Adams. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll make it second down.
Here's second and 7. A man who led the league in yards per carry last year, it's Khalil Herbert. And he will get enough for a first down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning.
It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. Williams throwing on first down. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38.
Max Crosby. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. He'll get this off to Swift.
So they'll get nothing out of that play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
And no, it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it on line, but it comes up about a rotation short. All things considered, a pretty good kick, just cruel punishment there to be denied by the crossbar.
If you're going to hit from that distance, sometimes you're going to need a little luck, and unfortunately for him, this time the break goes against him.
They begin the drive on the ground. It's White, and they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain.
Well, Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being 1-0 at the end of each and every game each week. To me, you got to understand you cannot win the Super Bowl in October.
Off the play fake. O'Connell.
He'll buy some time right. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. Play action. Now O'Connell. Oh, look at the catch there by Moore.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That one good for 26 and a first down.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in a defense, and he finds one here. Crossing.
Yeah, I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's
first down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down.
Here's O'Connell.
Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now.
good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
The kick by Carlson is good, and the lead grows to 14 at 24-10. So a big play before the end of the half to get them into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
Jones now on the return. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Raiders out at the second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. A run to begin the second half with White. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. And O'Connell now to throw. Dancing to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Montez Sweat picks up his second sack of the afternoon. Here's A.J. Cole now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And they won't get a chance to bring this one back. It goes out of bounds, back near their own 20. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
And they'll try to run the option here.
And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line.
So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
On second down, Swift.
5 yards gets him back near the original line of scrimmage as he'll be left with a 3rd and long.
We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
To throw on 3rd down, Williams. And the Raiders have got him.
Max Crosby able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
He's the NFL sack leader coming into the game, and now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category. Here comes the Bears punter now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And the Raiders will have a short field to work with as they take over. Throwing on first down, O'Connell. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
White running to the left. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
To throw here, O'Connell. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. DJ Moore, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Raiders have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Carlson on for the PAT. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it concludes with a touchdown reception by DJ Moore. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. No run back here for Jones, a touchback. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
He's going to keep this again. Williams loses the football. But the Bears look to get this one back, and indeed they did. So they'll keep possession. We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times.
And he can't escape, and down he goes. Malcolm Kuntz. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
I think we've seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Williams. Caught on the right side by Adams. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
When the hitch route is run really well, that jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space, all you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage, and that's exactly what he got done there.
A 40-yard punt, given 3 on the return, and it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a give to White. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. So they cite the right guard this time with a holding penalty.
And so many different assignments you can have at that position, and sometimes you might just be a step too late and have to grab and hold on.
They'll try the right side here with White. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 61 yards rushing for him now to this point. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. On 2nd down, O'Connell. Eluding the... And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Montez Sweat giving him once again his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Now a 3rd and 6. Now O'Connell. Steps away to his left. And he goes out right around the 39. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down. Throwing, O'Connell. Flush to his right. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
He's been making himself a weapon as a runner, and the results, they've been welcomed by his offense. My question is about the defense we're watching right now, partner. Even after he got him with a scramble earlier this drive, they still aren't devoting enough attention to him. I would expect that after that carry, they'll do a much better job going forward, spying on him on passing downs.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Raiders add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Looking to throw. Williams.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
And he'll take this back down inside the 20. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. DJ Moore from 19 yards away.
And the Raiders are closing in now on a 7th straight win to start the year. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back through the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun, Williams. A little short pass. This is Everett. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Williams got his man complete over the middle. It's Adams. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Only a yard there, sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up 3rd.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here.
They'll look to throw again.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
That's complete to his running back, Herbert.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
2nd and 11.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
He's to the 15.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping they're holding a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
The Bears offense now getting ready to take over.
Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season.
And now here is another interception.
Jacorian Bennett has it. And the Raiders will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. First down, here's White. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Throwing on 2nd down. Here's O'Connell. Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. First target, first catch, and a 1st down. Off the play fake. O'Connell is going to fire one deep over the middle. And this is caught. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Carlson now to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed. Swift is hit, and he coughs it up. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. That is caught and brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 13 for number 13, and it gives him a first down. Looking to throw. Williams. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. That's good for a gain of 6, and it's second down. So that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big...
And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Max Crosby able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, looked a little bit overwhelmed back there, hasn't he?
He certainly has. But in his defense, he hadn't had a lot of time to throw the football. You like the way I said that? In his defense.
In his defense. I got it.
You see what I did there?
Yeah, he needs better protection, that's for sure. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. They go play action here on first down. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Santos able to tack on the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. There's DJ Moore as he and the rest of the offense head back out there. This defense, they wouldn't mind not seeing him again for a while. 3 trips to the end zone. How about that?
I think right now they would happily go to their general manager and say, is there any way you could get a trade for him, bring him over to our team so we don't have to cover him anymore? Because he is really having a heck of a ball game, isn't he?
Boy, he is. I don't know that mid-game trade's going to happen, but good thought. O'Connell to throw on second down. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. Off play action. O'Connell. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. That's caught inside the 20. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. First down throw, O'Connell. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill. But remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.
Partner, this game was over a long time ago, and you noticed they did not want to slow down anything. Absolutely a dream scenario for everyone on that offense, and they took advantage of every second. Guaranteed popcorn for everyone in their film session.
So for Las Vegas, their winning ways continue as they get it up to 7-0. And they'll have another road date next week with the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for the Bears, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3-4 through 7 games. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week